Hello guys, what's good? So, if you're wondering, oh wait, what? I'm sorry. Yo, what's good, guys? So, I know this is a lot different from what I usually do. The content I usually post here. I usually post like TFT, like just gameplay stuff. But right now, start of 2026, I just kind of want to post something a bit different. I don't know if I'm actually gonna post this. If I do end up posting it, well, uh, I'm sorry. But like, if you're not into these type of videos, just get off the video right now. If you if you're not down to like watch some kind of like personal stuff, um, feel free to like leave off the video because to be honest, it's also not something I'm really comfortable like putting out in public as well because it does involve some personal stuff. But but it's not gonna be personal to where like I'm gonna leak some information, privacy about me. But like, yeah, it's just one of those things, you know. And also, I'm playing. If you guys don't know this game, it's a pretty classic game. It's one of my childhood games. And the game I did get is not like exactly this. It was like a knockoff version, like Budokai AF. Like Budokai AF, if you guys don't know, it's just basically like they altered. They do some. They do a lot of They did a lot of modifications with the characters and stuff. So, you know. But I just want to talk about this year. 2025 is actually a pretty crazy year for me. So not only did I reach masters, of course, that's like one of the highlights, of course. But like, uh, you know, there's a lot of happened personal life. So I first of all I graduated this year, and what else? We had a paper. We actually have it published internationally. Like a lot of achievements actually with like academics and stuff, which I'm first of all I'm really grateful for. I'm also really grateful for a lot of people that got involved with that, and the people who assisted me, helped me uh, achieve those. And also, I did also pass the board exams, which if you don't know, here in my country, just basically like one of the qualifications is what just one of the certifications you get for your profession. So let's say if you're taking up a civil engineering course, you would need a board exams to actually have the license of being an actual like civil engineer, if you know what I mean. So that's right here in the Philippines. I think that's the most information I'm leaking right now. But yeah, that's basically that. So I did achieve a lot of things, from start to finish. But also like at the same time, like I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm start with the achievement, bro. So of course I'm really proud of them. Like I wouldn't have done it, of course, without the other people who were involved, like the people behind all of this. Like of course I did the work, of course. Like I did most of the work achieving those things, but also like if not for the people involved, I wouldn't have like, you know, had like the motivation and stuff like that. Of course. But yeah, 2025 achievements wise, academics wise, pretty good year. Like there's something that's kind of haunting. I still feel kind of empty after all those achievements. You know, man, I achieved all that. Damn, I can now finally get a job. Wow, I can finally be employed, make some money. You know what I'm saying? With my course, I can actually use what I've learned during my college, and even my high school, especially during college, of course. I can now use that to now apply it to my profession, which is really cool. It's just a really cool concept. I'm not gonna lie. Like if you never have a job before and you get to use one of the things you learn in school, that's just a really cool concept. Like I don't know if y'all agree with that, but I personally agree with it. I don't give a fuck what you guys think, but I'm kidding. Okay, but yeah, I personally agree that like that's just a cool concept. Like being able to use what you've learned during school and applying it in your job is actually like pretty fulfilling actually. But there's you know enough with the achievements though. So yeah, there's one thing that kind of left me here, uh, and that's kind of I feel kind of empty. Like as much as there is these achievements, there were a lot of disappointments. I've had a disappointments with a bunch of people that are involved in my life as well. Like, don't get me wrong, they're also the people I'm pertaining to, like, who are also like part of the achievements and stuff. But like those same people as well, they were kind of disappointing as well. But no, not all people there. Probably like one or two people were part of that. But like some other people, like just genuinely disappointed. But and that kind of also made me empty. And this type of this disappointment, I feel, is kind of also like making me question like, am I like ungrateful and stuff? Like, am I holding grudges too much with people? Like, bruh, I don't know. It's just I guess I'm just disappointed with like I was so okay. So this thing, this what I was supposed to do like this year is I was supposed to like message all the friends that were part of like my achievements and like greet them, make them a New Year message, or I would kind of like thank all of them for like being part of like I would personally message them, but like after like I kind of reflected it as well, like based on like the recent things that have happened, like I didn't really feel like it, dude. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I just sent the message to like one or two people, but but yeah, so it didn't really feel like it. Uh, and to be honest, guys, I'm not really a sentimental type of person. I'm not really like really emotionally expressive. Like the only times I've really been emotionally expressive is like with one person, like with like a group of people. I've never done that ever, and I've only ever been like really emotionally expressed like once. I think I don't know, or to my family member. Yeah, mostly towards my family, where I like kind of like be more emotionally expressive. You know, be myself. You know, be more vulnerable. But like that's one thing too. Like I kind of want to point out like if this year taught me anything, it taught me to like never be vulnerable, like ever, bruh. I don't know. It's kind of not gonna lie, it's pretty toxic to have that sort of mindset, but like this year just taught me to not be vulnerable at all. Like I won't show like just taught me to not show any sort of vulnerability towards people at all. Like I've never even bothered right now to like vent out to anyone, even to my closest friends, even to the like the friends I've kind of you know bothered a lot with. And that's where the disappointment kind of comes. Was like they're your friends, but like at the same, they're like your friends. Like they're doing stuff for you, they're supporting you, but like at the same time, bro, I cannot vent. I cannot do these like vent out to these people. I cannot vent out my feelings to them, like. And one thing for me too is I hate being ingenuine. I hate being a yes man. Like if I see something that my friends that I don't really agree with, I'm gonna say it no matter what. Although I'm gonna be understanding as well, but I will say that I personally don't agree with it. Like for example, like I can see your point, but like I personally don't agree with it just because like this and that. I will tell that to them like straight up, like. But yeah, that's where the thing is too. Is like I feel like I cannot be honest with people anymore. Like because I feel like when you show some bits of your vulnerability and just like be honest with people, it's just like it's gonna backfire. And there's some times where people kind of use that against you as well. Also, I just lost badly, but like yeah, some people are just gonna use that against you and just like in the end you're gonna be the one that feels bad and just like you're gonna feel bad for sharing it in the first place, you know. But like I had to handle a lot of especially during the start of the year, I had to handle a bunch of disappointments in my life. So I'm gonna tell this short story. So during January, I had this girl who during like the New Year she confessed like she had a crush on me and shit, and then like I acknowledged it, and then I said, and then I, and to be honest, during the time, kind of like there is a person too, like she was pretty cool, and I kind of wanted to see if she wanted to hang out and stuff, like, so Uh, bro, I don't want to. Nah, never mind. I'm not gonna go into like detailed, like sequential stuff on that. But like, what happens is we went on a date like 2 times, and then after uh, after one time, I kind of, you know, mm, greeted her like very heartfelt message. It's kind of a long message. I'm not gonna say it's cringe because of course, it's the thing is like being cringe. Like you're cringing to a moment that you felt you done. Like I don't want to call them cringe because it's like what you felt during the time, and you have no choice but of course it happened, bro. Like it's cringe looking at it. Like if you're an outsider looking at that message, it would probably be cringe. But like personally for me, like it's just one of those moments where it's like, bro, that's what you felt in the moment. So I guess you just have to accept that. And also, there's kind of one thing with being vulnerable. I also kind of shared some sort of like vulnerable side, and then after that, when I shared my vulnerability, like she friend zoned me. So so what ended up happening is that the person who confessed to me is now friend zoning me for some reason. No, I'm kidding. Not for some reason. That was kind of uncalled for, but there was a reason actually. There could have been a reason actually, but I'm not saying that's for no reason. There's definitely a reason, but we're never gonna know. But uh, it's nothing like it's nothing deep at all. I mean it's something deep, personally to her, but I'm not gonna invalidate it. It's just like it's, and then as soon as I received the message, I was like, okay, fine, understandable. I feel like there was also kind of a wrong wording. I said it was understandable. It was just like nothing to me, you know. But like I just like understandable and all this stuff. I feel like that was kind of cringe to write out, but either way, like during the time I kind of accepted it, but like after that there was kind of like where the disappointments and like the sort of self reflections and all that really sad stuff came in, and like and also felt some sort of change in the dynamic with her with our mutual friends, where it's kind of like they're all about this like uh they're so against like the sad boy stuff suddenly, like they're constantly bringing it up, like and I don't know if it has something to do with that situation, but I don't know why I got like uh attacked by what they're bringing up, like, about the sad boy stuff, because because during the time I felt like, oh man, I showed my vulnerable side, and I'm being called a sad boy. I'm being called like manipulative, you know. But what? How does that work? But but I know some people would definitely think that, but no. But yeah, there's kind of like one of my takeaway this year, which I don't know. I don't I actually think it's kind of toxic. Like think this like don't be vulnerable to people, especially to like even to your close ones. Don't be vulnerable and all this stuff, because like it's bad bottling in shit, bro. It's like it's really bad for your mental health. Like just bottling in every single stuff in your mind. But during the time, bro, I just didn't really feel venting out to other people, and never really uh been emotionally like as I said, I'm not an emotionally expressive person, and especially during that sort of era, what the fuck, but like that those during that time I didn't really feel like talking about like all that. I didn't really feel being vulnerable and like talking about my experiences to people like that. But I was kind of looking forward to it, man. I really wanted to talk about it with other people, but it's just like I couldn't find the opportunity. I also didn't really feel like it. I also feel like they wouldn't. I also feel had this kind of tingling feeling in the back of my head, like they wouldn't, bro. This would backfire. I'm just like nah, but like bro, but like it would be so fun. It would kind of be more relieving if I kind of talk about it to him a little bit, But nah, that didn't happen at all. Yeah, so yeah, kind of what ended up happening is just I kind of did a soul leveling arc. But it's kind of but it's so cringy to say, but I basically uh did I don't know if I did it by myself. I had some review mates who I was talking to a lot. There was like one or two friends that I've been in touch with. And the one thing I am really grateful about, like this is the one person I sent the grateful messages, is like after all, like a little bit of background, like this person is actually like really super close to this person that I was talking about earlier, to this girl I was talking about earlier. He's really close to this person, but like he came he stayed in touch with me, and it was like checking up on me and stuff, and it was still keeping contact with me, unlike her other friends. I don't know. They were trying to avoid me. I don't know, but yeah. And yeah, that's why when I'm like joining the server, because the thing is, I this friend I also play TFT a lot with, and when those other when his other friends, when her other friends are also in the Discord, I don't want to speak at all, bro. Like I want to stay mute. I didn't want to do anything, like, bro. It just felt like awkward always. So I just like focus on the TFT and just stay muted and just like only talk with the person I was talking about. But yeah, man, needless to say, man, everything was just disappointing. Like up until the point where I kind of the year was pretty disappointing until I came to the point where I graduated. I passed the board exams, I got my license and all of that. So yeah, that was. And yeah, I think that's it. I guess the only takeaway, like the vulnerability stuff, I never really been able to become vulnerable with others as much, because I've personally felt like it would backfire, which was I guess the takeaway is that's the most disappointing part of the year. The fact that I can't find people I can be comfortable with, or I can be vulnerable with, which is kind of BS, but I guess whatever. Those were like kind of my disappointments. And the thing as well with like the hangouts I had with my friends during this year is that it just really hit different, it wasn't it didn't used to be like during the years like 2022, like even before the pandemic, where just like we're generally just having fun, it was it's all like genuine bond, we're genuinely having fun and all that. But now it's just like but now it's just like after like the hangouts, there's this feeling like, bro, why did I do this, why did I do that, why did I like there's some like small regrets that you've done like during these hangouts that you kind of just don't want to look back to. So it's just like those type of stuff that you feel after those type of hangouts was it's kind of BS. uh those are also the kind of disappointing I feel, because like I feel like there isn't a genuine bond anymore. It's just more like getting in touch together, but like that's it. We're just there like for the food and stuff. And bro, I also kind of hate it. I also kind of bro, my wallet hated it. I don't hate it, bro. I mean, during the moment, during the times, it was fun. I'm not gonna lie. But like if you look back at the moment it kind of reflected, like during that time, it don't really feel genuine. I feel like there wasn't any genuine like bond that was going on there. I feel like it was just like a get together, like kind of like a school reunion. Like, you know what I'm talking about, bro. Those are ingenuine as well. Like those are just people like trying to see how much you achieve, bro. Like these school reunions, usually the people are gonna also like successful as shit. and then the other people who are invited aren't as successful as them, you're just gonna feel miserable. I don't know if that's actually what's going on. I feel like there's actually like decent, there are some decent hangovers, hangouts, or like reunions that are pretty decent, but yeah, that's just what it kind of feels like. It just, there's no genuine bond. There's no genuine stuff. Like that's another disappointment. Like the bonds don't feel genuine anymore. The hangouts don't feel genuine anymore. And yeah, like I said, with when I'm in the Discord with one of my best friends, it doesn't feel genuine. I literally just end up like silent most of the time. Just playing the game because I'm playing the game with my best friend. But bruh, like, it's just genuinely insane. Like this year is, you learn a lot from people. Uh, but yeah, it's kind of one of those years where you kind of look back. It's one of the more meaningful years though, because you felt two things. You felt disappointments, but at the same time you felt no achievements. You felt happiness and all that stuff from achieving all those things. But and which kind of in the end right now turned 26. I do feel some real disappointments right now. Real disappointments with the people I hung out with. I mean, that's just like part of life, I guess, bro. I don't know. There's always gonna be disappointments. There's always going to be like some happy moments. What I do love about last year, bro, I got into basketball again, bro. Like you have no idea how excited I am whenever I want to play basketball, dude. Like I always look forward to playing basketball. Like I would generally go like 5 kilometers. I would generally go a bunch of kilometers from our home just to play basketball, dude. Like I don't know, there's something about basketball, but I love playing basketball. Like I'm not good at the sport. I'm not gonna lie. I do have some kind of stupid moments during playing the game when I'm playing the game, but like the thing with basketball, because it's like one of my it's my favorite sports, or at least it's one of my most interest. It's one of the sports I'm most interested in. And even though I'm bad at it, like there's some like factor like you love the sport, and like there's also the exercise part of it, which I'm really trying to achieve this year, trying to be a bit more exercise and be a bit fit. So that's actually one of the great things actually. So you know what, bro? Fuck this video, bro. Just ball is life, bro. Let's just play basketball this year, dude. I'm sorry, but like yeah, that's I guess that's one of also the good things that we can take away from 2025. Like also like TFT, like we got masters, but like the thing is, I reached masters. It's such a freaking the worst set ever, arguably the worst sets ever in TFT history, bro. Like once I reached masters, I didn't touch the game since then, bro. I think I played one game of what's it called, the set 7.5 revival, but I think I just played like 2 games because my friend kind of told me that was also like not a good set. He didn't really like that set, so it kind of like pushed me off the set a little bit. And it was kind of, and then when I kind of played the set, it was kind of like play dragons, play, yeah. I don't know. There was this. I did like the set revival. What I am looking forward to is the set 6 one, the gadgets and gizmos thing. I feel like a lot of people were saying it's one of the best sets in TFT, but it's arguably the best set in TFT. Like personally, the best for me is set 10 because, of course, first of all, it's like the first set I took seriously, and it's also like and it's also there was also lots of stuff that I really like about the set, like soundtrack, the units. There are a lot of cool things with that set, so I really like that set. But I really wanted to. I really wanted to experience a set 6, but it just didn't happen. Oh my god! I just messed up the thing. I'm gonna die. Damn it. Bro, what have I done? Bro, I was too far. Anyway, but yeah, I guess that's 2025. That's 2025, guys. Yeah, it was pretty. It was pretty roller coaster type of ride. Bunch of disappointments, bunch of achievements, and like a bunch of really cool moments as well. You know, reaching masters is the thing. But right now, guys, I'm actually grinding set 16. I'm on I think I'm an emerald right now. I haven't been playing much games. I only have 31 wins. How much? Wait, let me search how many games I have. I feel like I have 50 plus games. I haven't really played much this set. Like 50 is much, no. 50 is already kind of a lot though, no? But yeah, I haven't really played a lot like right now, like during the set. I didn't really play as much. Yeah, I can't. The Wi-Fi is real slow. I'm so sorry about that. Let me see. I'm just gonna cut it out, bro. I don't give a fuck, bro. Oh, wait, is it loading? Oh wait, no. Wow, it's loading. I have 49 games. Yeah, I only have 49 games. I'm in Emerald 3. Okay, okay. So yeah, I only played 49 games this season. And I haven't recorded most of them purely because where I'm recording it isn't really suitable for me to record. I can't do commentary on it. And yeah, that's one part of why I can't record the games. And bro, the thing I think I made a post where have like 2 straight games where I had like 3-star forecast, but I did record them, bro. Like even without the commentary, which was kind of BS, bro. But I guess it's alright. Uh, like the thing is with those videos, I'm gonna edit them anyway. I'm still gonna edit them. It's gonna take like more extra work. So I was kind of avoiding that. I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of avoiding like work with with that stuff, but yeah. But yeah, I guess that's it for 2025. I guess I kind of vented out all the stuff I had bottled up during this year. Like I said, if you clicked off the video, it's fine. If you haven't clicked off, bro, what the fuck are you doing here? I'm kidding. But like I just appreciate it. If you're still here, you know, listening to this. But yeah, like I said, there is a bunch of disappointments with like the people who are in my life. It's like those type of feeling that man they weren't where they used to be, dude. Like they used to be cool, man, but like now, nah, yeah, things have changed with them definitely. But yeah, that's just one of the stuff like the like that's like my main point. Like man, they used to be cool and all that stuff. I mean like I don't think they're uncool. It's just like something changed with them that I don't really align with anymore, and it kind of felt disappointed in anymore, which is fine. People change, I guess. No. People change. It's fine, and we can't really control that. So all I'm doing right now is kind of like, just focusing on whatever I can control, which is myself, and that's the most important thing. I just kind of made this video to uh, push out all of the excess emotions I have, all the disappointments I have. I just kind of wanted to vent all of it in this video. But yeah, I guess that's it for the video, guys. If you watched through the end, genuinely appreciate it. Even though like bro, what are you doing here? Why are you watching this boring ass video? Now, the gameplay is kind of entertaining though. Let's not lie, bro. Like, I mean, if I were a better player doing all the sick combos, it's probably more entertaining. But like, come on, do you feel nostalgic? No, I'm kidding. Probably not a lot of people play this game, but yeah, just like this is one of the childhood games, so I just felt recording the type of game. And this is the only game I kind of think of that has no internet. Like the other games had to connect to internet, so and my internet sounds slow right now, so I'm not trying to I'm not trying to have some inconveniences when recording just because of my internet. But yeah, I felt like I already vented out all that I can. Like I said, bro, if you don't understand, like to summarize the whole video, it's just like basically like me venting out all of my disappointments at the same time. Like really grateful for all the the achievements I had, and I achieved a lot of things this year, and there were some disappointments along the way. There's some disappointments, and like there's ingenuine stuff, and a lot of things that changed uh with my friends and with a lot of people that just like were in the end kind of disappointing. But at the end of the day, those are things we really can't control in the end of the day. So we have no just we just have to live with it at the end of the day. But yeah, so yeah, I guess it's the whole video. Uh, it's the first time I've ever felt like vulnerable. So if this ever reaches the internet or kind of goes viral, but I don't care. Uh, I don't really care. I guess it gets viral. If it gets viral, it gets viral. But I don't think it will be, just because like the video is too long and like the gameplay is outdated as shit. So I don't think this will ever this will ever reach the surface of the internet. It's probably gonna be in like the top the level 2, the second level of the icebergs. You know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to make a Black Clover reference. I just couldn't remember what they call the stages, like the hell and shit, bro. But yeah, that's it, guys. I'm yapping so much already, but hope you guys enjoyed the video. I mean, like I said, there's probably no one gonna enjoy this video because like it's just like a selfish video. It wasn't really meant for the viewers. It was just meant for me. So like, but yeah. So yeah, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Blah, blah, blah. It's just like autopilot thing to say because you YouTuber in quotation marks. I'm not a YouTuber, bro. I just upload when I feel like it. That's not a YouTuber. But yeah, because but yeah, once again, guys, if you're somehow still in this video, I really appreciate it, and I'll see y'all guys. Peace.